I would like to invite him on the stage for industry speech on the topic Changing Higher Education Landscape in India with AI and Quantum. Please put your hands together, everyone. And welcome Mr. Gagan Agrawal on the stage.
Thanks ArdorComm for this opportunity to present our views to all of you here, honored dignitaries and all the attendants of this event. I'll try to keep my presentation in line with the theme for today, which is empowering the youth of Uttarakhand. I had spoken very briefly in the inaugural session today where sir was present and we shared some thoughts on what we can do for Uttarakhand. And many of things do coincide with what we want to do for the youth of Uttarakhand, how we are doing with various universities and colleges in Uttarakhand, as you will see later. But before I start with my presentation, I want to give you a snapshot of IBM. Almost all of you would have heard of IBM, but probably you would not be aware that IBM in its DNA has a very strong penchant for reinventing itself continuously. We are a 110 years old company, and throughout our journey and life, we have reinvented ourselves multiple times. Starting from a typewriter manufacturer to moving to computers, then selling our hardware business at its peak and focusing solely on IT, then even for the server business, hiving it off as a separate company into Kendrill, we have completely transformed ourselves from what we were. And as sir had said in his inaugural speech, students need to be prepared for life. And life is nothing but a set of challenges. We need to be ready to accept any change, be adaptable to accept any change in our lives, and continuously upskill and reskill ourselves. And from this video, which is coming up next, I want to show how IBM in its DNA, as part of all its activities, incorporates this thought process. So just a short video for your reference. So that was a short video of how IBM has been reinventing itself throughout its life cycle. And this is the same value that we bring to all the students and inculcate in all our students, that they need to be adaptable for the industry, and they need to be ready for any changes that might hit them. So this is more relevant today in today's world where technology is changing at a very rapid pace. I belong to a team within IBM called IBM Career Education, which works very closely with academia. Let me start with sharing some numbers and where we come from as IBM Career Education. Within IBM Career Education is almost 14 years old team. We partner with various academic institutions. And we are very selective in our partnership. We partner from 10 to 15 new organizations every year, pan-India. We are growing at a rate of more than 30% year on year. And we have more than 330 unique courses which we offer. Most of these courses are instructor-led courses because we strongly believe that there is nothing which can replace a human or in-person teaching for the students. So our first and most popular mode of delivery is classroom teaching, where our SMEs are deployed to campus to train students. This is followed by live lecture classes, where we train students in live classroom sessions. And incidentally, again, live lectures were started to bridge the gap of distance for the student so that they do not have this problem of accessibility for students which are not based in metro cities. And we are training more than 50,000 students every year remotely through live lecture classes. Over the years, we have had more than 350 unique partners, and we are training more than 125,000 students every year. And these are students who are enrolled into our full-time programs or joint programs. Certification program students are in addition to these. Our programs are NCVT and NSQF approved. In fact, we ourselves are assessing and awarding body with NCVT, and we have operations and presence across India. We work with various bodies within academia, be it government universities, MBA colleges, autonomous organizations, even developer communities, and offer unique emerging technologies, skilling and reskilling courses and programs. We have courses across all the technologies, and our value proposition can be divided into 4 major pillars. Here you can see the 4 pillars. The first and foremost is content. We have a robust set of content which is continuously revised and upgraded to keep in times with the changing technology. Second pillar is people. We take a lot of pride in our SMEs who actually impart this training. In today's world, students have access to knowledge on internet. There is no dearth of information. Students can go to YouTube or various other online websites and learn video recorded courses. But our pride is that we deploy SMEs who conduct live classes for their student, either in person or online, and impart the training, clear doubt clearing sessions and so on for their students. And this has made a lot of difference for all the students who enroll into IBM program. Third, our unique proposition is our access to IBM proprietary software. For all our courses, IBM for Academia makes available almost 80 to 90% of IBM proprietary technology. And this is limited not just to students who are enrolled into IBM program, but to the entire campus. All you need is university domain mail ID, and not just students enrolled into IBM program, but rest of the campus as well as faculty members can access IBM tools, technologies, do hands-on exercises and everything. Last but not the least, we have a proprietary LMS which is very robust. We can track students' progress, course completion status, enrollment status and everything, communicate with student on the LMS platform. This LMS platform and our course content can be accessed by any device, anywhere, as long as the student or the user has internet access. And this has made a lot of difference in adaptability of the students for our content and training programs. We are present in across all emerging technologies, barring very few. This gives you a very brief overview of which all major technologies that we are present in. Of course, quantum computing is one of the newest additions in our portfolio. Last year, we launched Gen AI for Academia. We have partnered with multiple universities and colleges where we have launched Gen AI labs as well as programs. And we are giving access. IBM has proprietary technology called Watson X, which is the industry leader in generative AI. Since Watson X is not deployed for public use, it is not open for public use, many end users are not as familiar because ChatGPTs of the world and Geminis of the world, which are open for public use and are available free of cost, takes more attention from the public. But Watson X is the industry leader in generative AI, and we teach students on Watson X. This year, we have worked with AICTE as well as the National Quantum Mission to chart out the curriculum, which you see here. IBM team has worked very closely with NQM and AICTE to develop this curriculum for the universities and colleges. And we are working with these organizations to set up more than 50 labs within India this year itself. We are also organizing various FDP sessions for faculty members so that adaptability is there across academia. Our programs and mode of engagement are very, very customizable. The sole focus of our team is on empowering of youth and imparting technological skills to them. And that is why we have models which suits each type of organization, be it government organization, be it private organization, be it autonomous organizations, be it edtechs, or even government affiliated colleges. We have something to suit all, and we can customize our programs very easily. But it is not just that we come and train the students and go back. No. There is something called partnership. In IBM, we don't believe in customers or vendors or suppliers. We believe we are partnering with the organization, and if the partner grows, we will also grow. And as such, our journey starts right from day one till end of the student, for entire student life cycle. As you can see on the right side, we work with the organization, we partner with right from admissions, time of admissions where we provide admission support, to placement support that we provide to the campus. I'll cover these in more detail. Due to limited time available to me, I'll be rushing a little bit quicker for the subsequent slides. But please feel free to reach out to me. I am available in my booth, and I'll be happy to answer any questions that you might have on any of these. So our engagement with any campus, and especially in Uttarakhand, this is what we are doing, starts right from admission support. We work very closely with the college or the university we are working with, deploying our SMEs to counsel the students or the faculty, parents for admission on IBM specialization programs. We tell them the benefits, what are the program nuances, and so on for these students or parents who might be interested in the programs. This goes on once the students are admitted. We do a robust orientation session spanning across days where students feel very much at home and they know what to expect when the classes start. Again, we deploy SMEs to the campus, conduct various workshops and events for the students who are enrolled into IBM program. While the student is going through IBM programs, we organize something which is IBM Day. This is nothing but gamification of their learning. We organize various contests, games, events, workshops to add to students' learning and development during the program. This includes competitions, prizes, certificates for the student, as well as we invite senior IBM SMEs to interact with students. This includes partner, associate partner designation people who are responsible for hiring decisions in the organization. As part of other activities, we organize various hackathons for learning of the student, where the students see practical applications of whatever they have learned in our programs. They learn teamwork, practical applications, time and stress management, and other such soft skills as part of hackathon. In fact, our national level hackathon is going on, and next month we have finals happening in Bangalore, where the qualifying team would be flying to Bangalore and they would be having a 3-day continuous hackathon marathon, post which we will be selecting finalists. I'm happy to say that already some of the students from Uttarakhand have qualified for this, and we are looking forward to interacting with them in Bangalore during the finals. And many of our hackathon events actually have hiring offers built in, which we don't mention in day one. So last month we concluded our hackathon for UP government, which was conducted exclusively for UP students. And I think so some details are covered in this. So it was called Prarambh 2025, which we organized for UP government. And we hope to do something similar for Uttarakhand students as well. More than 3,500 students participated in UP. They received more than 500 certifications. We did more than 15 boot camps for these students. And we had 1,200 plus teams participating in the event. As I said, National Hackathon is already in progress. Some of the snapshots for Prarambh 2025, which concluded just 2 weeks back. Besides focusing on a student, as I said, we partner. And when we partner, we need to look at all aspects of the organization we are partnering with. So we organize complementary faculty development sessions for the organization every year. We organize more than 10 faculty development sessions where the associations or the partners can nominate their faculty members, they attend trainings so that they can upskill and reskill themselves. In fact, our FDPs also help these faculty members in getting credits organizationally for their personal growth as well. We also host faculty members and students at IBM office for 1 day, where again they interact with IBM senior SMEs officially as well as unofficially. The main objective is to give them a glimpse of what life would be once they join industry and what to expect once they pass out 2 years, 3 years down the line. Last year we launched a new offering called MOOC courses, which is applicable, which is in line with NEP 2020 and offers a chance for students from all streams and all courses to get a feel of basic technological aspects and develop basic understanding of the technology. We also have virtual internship. This was what I was talking about during my inaugural session. We are tying up with a major university in Uttarakhand to launch this shortly, and where more than 30,000 students would benefit directly. In fact, we have tied up with NASSCOM and MITI to offer stipend to many of these students. For the organizations we partner with, we provide various other services, including co-branding at campus, co-branded labs, and so on. We organize series of webinars throughout the year to aid to the students' learning or add to the students' learning as well as faculty members' learning. We conduct remedial sessions as well as we provide partner-based placement support services for all these students. So this is just a snapshot of the lab branding that we provide to campuses. This brings me to the end of this my presentation. As I've been told, my time is already up. So please scan this QR code and you'll receive a copy of my presentation. I'm available in my booth if you have any questions. I'd be happy to try and answer them. Thank you very much for your time.